वाहिगुरु जी का खालसा वाहिगुरु जी की फतेह. Dear ones of my Guru, you will be remembering that last time when I was talking about God, I made a mention of Mool Mantra. Mool Mantra means basic creed. Mool in Punjabi means basic or important one, and mantra is a religious recitation, small recitation, which is generally recited for seeking the blessings or invoking the grace of God. This kind of mantra is there in many religions. For example, in Islam, we have Kalma. In Hinduism, we have Gayatri Mantra. And in Buddha religion, we have Saranam Buddham Gacchami. Like that, we have mantra in Jainism also. In Sikhism, we have Mool Mantra, which is the starting point of Japji Sahib. And Japji Sahib, in turn, is the starting Bani of Guru Granth Sahib Ji. It means Mool Mantra is highly important as it starts the Guru scripture, Shri Guru Granth Sahib. Mool Mantra starts with Ekankar. Although the word Omkar had already been existing as symbolizing God in the Vedic literature, Guru Nanak Dev Ji distinguished his definition of God by putting numeral Ek, that is one, before Omkar. By writing one, in the beginning, it has been shown that Ekonkar, God, who subsumes all forms in him, is only one and not two or three, as accepted in other religions. Uda, the first Gurmukhi letter in the form of Onkar, shows the word controlling power of the one Lord. The open end of this letter, Uda, has been extended to represent the infinity of the God, infinity of God. So, its interpretation is that there is one and only one infinite God. The first part thus represents the two major features of oneness and infiniteness of God. Further, when he says that his name is true by using the word Sat, he is referring to the eternal truth and not that truth which can change with time and place. The truth which can change is known in Indian classical literature as Satya. So here also, Guruji has emphasized upon the eternity of the one supreme. Similarly, in subsequent episodes, he has given combination of two words which add to their meaning. So, Karta, the creator, also becomes Purkh as he manifests himself in his creation. Thus, like worldly creator, he is not separate from his creation. The next two attributes, nirbhav and nirvair, meaning thereby sans fear and sans hostility, are ethical in nature. It means that they are considered to be the main attributes representing the moral nature of God and His created ones, who follow the righteous path to become God-like. These traits can be found in some person, but again there is a limit of such qualities possessed by them, and there may be a situation when the possessor of these may feel lack of them. Bhav in Punjabi, meaning fear, is a very wide term as there are many kinds of fear in life. The greatest fear being that of death. When a prefix nir has been used before bhav, its meaning becomes who has no fear. As God does not take birth, nor does he die, there cannot be any question of fear of death or even that of rebirth by falling in the circle of birth and death. His Nirguna Roop has no possessions nor any relation, so there is no fear of any kind of loss to occur. God is absolutely independent, and this absolute independence makes him fearless. It may be noted that we can also become fearless if we start fearing God. Guru Arjan Dev Ji clearly states that if someone wants to be nirbhav, he had to accept the vow of God. Vow of God is love of God. When we love someone, we cannot afford to annoy him by doing anything which is not liked by him. This is also a sort of fear. It is this kind of fear which means vow of God. As in case of vow, the prefix near has been used for where also to mean thereby that God is not hostile to anyone. He has no enmity. Enmity in any form, like hatred, jealousy, envy, etc., cannot be an attribute of God. Further, attributes of God, as mentioned by Guruji, as Akal, Murat, and Ajunis have hung, strengthen the view that God has neither fear nor enmity for anyone. When God is Akal, meaning beyond death and time, Ajuni meaning that he is not born, nor does he die. Sabhang means he is self-created. He cannot be scared of anyone, nor can he have any adverse feeling for anyone, as there is none who can match him. This kind of unique definition of God is Guru Nanak's great contribution to the world religious literature. The Mool mantra is significant not only for its content and meaning, its importance is all the more emphasized by the fact that complete Mool mantra in its full form has appeared as invocation in Sri Guru Granth Sahib 33 times. Its abridged form, Ekonkar Sadguru Prasad, has been repeated 523 times. The The one word Ekunkar from the Mool Mantra has also been used once in Sri Guru Granth Sahib. Apart from the qualities of God mentioned in Mool Mantra, there are numerous other qualities like His compassion, His love for us, His concern for His creatures, His generosity. All these things find repeated mentions in Sri Guru Granth Sahib. We will be talking about all such qualities at appropriate places. In the meantime, please, I take your leave. Thank you very much. Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh.